Okay, wait, hold on. This whole playthrough was recorded back in May of 2025, and I kinda had no idea what I was doing, as this was one of the first YouTube videos I recorded. I actually really love DDLC now, and I want to get this video, or series of videos, out, but fair warning, it's probably not very good. Playthrough itself is actually pretty great. I figured stuff out, noticed small details and the little genius things that the game does, but for my quality of reading things or how I act on camera, it's, not great. If you do manage to enjoy this video, then parts 2 and 3 are coming out soon, or are already out depending on when you're watching this, and I want to do a lot more content on plenty of other games you also might want to watch, so subscribe. Alright, now on to the actual playthrough. Oh yeah, and real quick, if you somehow didn't know, this is a psychological horror game. I'm very scared. I haven't been spoiled on too many things. I'm trying to go in as blind as I can, but I'm still very scared. Also, I am a bit sick right now, so if my voice sounds bad, that's probably why. I might not play for too long today. One thing I am very scared for is that I've heard the music of this game, and it's really good, and I don't want this playthrough to ruin it for me, because I know how scary this game is. I don't want to lie or try to fake reactions to things. I have been spoiled on some things. I'll tell you what I've been spoiled on right now. I know who these 4 characters are. I know the basic plot of this game, that it's you write poems or something. I know that Monika is evil or something. I don't know all of that, but I haven't seen any game. Oh yeah, and I know that Sayori over here, in one route she dies or is hung. Oh yeah, and content warning. This game is very dark, but because I haven't played it, I don't know what the content warnings are. So I'm gonna put those on the screen right now, hopefully, in editing. What we're gonna do is please enter your name. I'll just do a shortened version, so I don't have to say "ooh pomegranate" constantly. Also, I'm not gonna do voices for the characters, I'm just gonna read it out, especially because I'm sick right now. I think that might kill me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring me. By the way, Pomek, have you decided on a club to join yet? I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Wow. Hope you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. This guy is so mean, I don't like him. Can I play as Sayori instead? That seems way more interesting and way happier. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Maybe a literature club? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Well, at least find out. I'm assuming it's a literature club. Literature is great. Why would I not go to literature? You know what? I want to go to Sayori's club. We can ditch this guy. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I want cupcakes. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Aw, the music! I recognize the music. This is so good. I glance around the room. Girl 1. Ah, Pomek, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Sit down, Pomek. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. Sayori! I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well? I don't know how I feel about tea, even in real life. I haven't had tea in a long time. I don't remember if it tasted good. I should probably have some. Just try it again. Natsuki. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems to just tell her the truth, but say you're enjoying it, because you are. Actually, no, you're not enjoying it. We can kick you out. Can I move in instead? Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Ooh, there's a festival? So Pomek, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. She wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces a river for teacup with her finger. Her favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep Isn't it so amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Insert meme of Obama giving himself a medal. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Well, I wonder what on earth they could be. I wonder what on earth the dialogue could be poking fun at. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Isn't that what the whole club's about? Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. But you know, Yuri's cool. I like Yuri. And Natsuki. I guess I like everyone except Monika. Sayori's the best so far. But these other two are also pretty good. I'm never gonna trust Monika. No matter what this game does, I know it'll break eventually. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. Hold on, there's still one problem. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my oh yeah, it's all four of them just like staring you down. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh Meg, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ooh, do we actually get to write the poem? That'd be so cool. We get to write a poem. Yeah. Oh, I know this song. I'm recognizing all the songs. Isn't this the, what's it called? It's like Dreams of Love and Literature, I think. The thing is, Sayori is easily my favorite. Sayori's the best so far. But the thing is, like, the type of writings I'd want to do would be more, like, creative and emotional. But I'm gonna go for Sayori. Sure, we'll do music. Oh yeah, Sayori like that. Okay, good. Happiness. Yeah. Hi again, Pomek. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Manga is literature. That's a fair point, it still is. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. I can't read today. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her be on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. What I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past year have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. And there's a toothpaste stain in your collar, right? Where? It's not there, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they... Wow, this guy is so mean. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Wow! Well, I was just thinking how weird this type of friend who does these kind of things. Say that. It'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Are you? Ah, I guess. Does this thing even fit you properly? Did when I bought it. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic? That's your own logic, stupid. Alright, we share the poems we wrote now. Yay! It's the song! Oh my goodness. This is so good, Pomek. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. For Yuri's opinion, it has to be at least a little more constructive than this. Yuri's gonna hate my poem. I got one thing that she liked. She's gonna hate my poem so much. the music changed. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. I need to go take a break because my throat hurts, so I'm gonna go take like a 10-minute break. I'm back. I had ice cream, you know, like the Haagen-Dazs ice cream, like vanilla, but like covered in milk chocolate bars on like the popsicle sticks. I had one of those. So good. And Monika, my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Ah. So, what you're saying is, I succeeded. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Here's Monika writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Move your hand and go with the flow. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They legitimately exchange sheets of paper, sharing respective poems. I guess you could say that's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. People did, by the way. They already liked it. Pomeg did too. And Pomeg liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Maybe you're just jealous that Pomeg appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pomeg started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Like, get over yourself, learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. We just, like, write poems. Can we go back to that? But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I'm gonna say help me, Sayori. Natsuki's poems. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings in just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they can paint beautiful pictures in your head. Wholesome friendship game. Yeah. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I was started Monika. Now it's in turn. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things. I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. President, it's kind of embarrassing for me. Is Monika actually evil, or is like there's something else going on? Because, like, from what I had heard of and seen, I expected Monika to be like what was happening so far, kind of at the beginning. I expected her to be way like more, because like I expected her to be like popular, but also like kind of like, you know, like very like evil and like kind of like intimidating with like the way she acts, but like, you know, still evil, but like she seems not like that, you know, she doesn't seem bad. Like I don't know if this is me falling for the trap this game is setting, or if this is her being a redeemable villain in the end. I'm not sure. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Pomeg, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. You know, Pomeg, it's nice that I can spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. Ooh, more poem writing. Daydream. Okay. I think pretty balanced. I'm kinda hungry. You need to buy a snack? No thanks. What? Why not? Better than in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Either you're not hungry or what an excuse to take a walk. We plan to conveniently forget that you'd spent all your money so that I would let you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after holding a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. You're right though. I did something bad and I have to accept the revolution. Wow. What? I don't know, or something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... Cookie? Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. You just eat it. Where's Monika anyway? Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I must have kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. We've heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. Monika smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. I don't remember what was being said. I'm gonna go get supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monika are gonna make some posters and stuff. Oh, you're gonna go help me get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go. Okay. It is a suggestion. Dude, Monika's planning Sayori's downfall now. She's like, we're gonna walk back into the classroom and she's gonna, be standing behind the door with an axe. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. Going adventuring with Sayori brings about as much sort of feeling that I forgot I had in me. Oh my god. It actually scared me. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor, the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. I'm not sure. With these sounds people make in this game, how would you even pronounce stuff like this? So the eh and the ow, I'm thinking about just reading them out, like some sort of AI assisted voice. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Do it for a second. Dude, this game. What are they trying to do here? I feel like they're setting up some sort of sting operation for half the older players. They find you some ice. Oh, Meg. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Okay, at the nearest vending machine. Dude, we're gonna walk back in, and she's gonna be okay, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna walk in, and then she's just gonna be dead on the floor. Monika, standing over her body, looks at us. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice that just spawned in on the Sprite. You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. Kind of oblivious in some ways. You usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scare myself or get a bump. And I'll start crying really hard. Aha. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Or even though I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? Well, knowing this game, probably not, but well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Ah, you're back. Good timing, I just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Music. Oh, Meg. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding this from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Wow. I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Being inattentive of... Bottles. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is an echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. I'll tell you, yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever. Yeah, that was really good. Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Oh, I hit right click again and it just freaked me out for a minute. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meaning just by using annoying, complicated language. Curious head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Everyone has their own opinion. But my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out already. You know, real quick, how do we feel about Natsuki? Like, I'm starting to like Natsuki more and more. Like, she's just becoming more and more, like, relatable. I feel like Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. They like spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always hear talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. But if her friends start to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Sometimes you explain very complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You can see that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking? What? Stop backseating me, Monika. I'm gonna. Okay. You know, just because she told me. Why do we have 9 save pages? You don't need that. I mean, oh yeah, I guess there could be a hell of a lot of choices in this game. Okay, everyone. We're about done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We're gonna be performing. Performing? But, Monika? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. That'll be fun. Guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. Hope it's seriously gonna be the death of me. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Try putting me on the spot here. Sayori? Like, okay, just pause for a minute. In what universe would I choose to walk home with Yuri and not Sayori, okay? Like, it feels kind of rude, like, saying just, like, straight up nope to Yuri. But, like, I can still walk home with, like, both of them. But in what world would I walk home without Sayori? Like, this is just objectively the better option. Sayori's, like, the best character. I'm choosing that easily. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But, so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her on the club every day. Besides, you always didn't really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Pomek. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Do more poem writing. I mean, we gotta choose Sunny for the Omori, just like determination for Undertale, right? You're practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of Dude, I swear this game can hear me sometimes. Who made this game? Dan Salvato? I feel like he's like listening in. He's in my room. Is he behind me? I can't wait for the festival. It'll be great. Monika, do we usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on. You're saying you don't like squid? You of all people? It's right in your name. Monika. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up Google Translate on the side. I'll try it. No, it doesn't translate to anything. I think I'm missing something. Am I just stupid? Sayori's sitting at a desk at the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. Huh? Facing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You go talk to everyone else. Huh? Everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. You worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. I'll try to talk to her. But try not to think about it for now. Ah. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Hey, I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that'd be silly. This isn't the napping club. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I still know you have a heart. Yeah. Dude, this game's gonna be the death of me. I know you have to try. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No, Pomek. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori had trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If we had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Tell me, Pomek. I feel like it's a little more than... She is just a little rain cloud. I feel like it's a little more than that. This is getting a bit depressing. Sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. No, I feel like... with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. There's nothing I really hate about it. You know, to be honest, Yuri kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if this is like a hot take or anything, but I kind of don't really like Yuri. She just kind of like, you know, just rubbed me the wrong way, just in general. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. That must be terrible. Huh? I mean, have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. Sorry that I always overthink coming to these sorts of conclusions. A little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. But what am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Move on. Alright. You wanna share your poem now? Okay, well, I guess my hot take isn't a very hot take. Then. I do kind of feel bad now. That reminds me. My house area has been a little off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well... Oh my, you haven't been flirting with her. Holy... No. Well... Have I? I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something... Is this a threat? as much as I hate to say this, I don't think Sayori is surviving the next hour of gameplay. We're gonna, like, walk to school the next day, and everyone's gonna be like, where's Sayori? And Monika's gonna be like, oh, nowhere. You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Huh, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. Why is the mood so weird today? Even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common for showering. Something terrible is about to happen. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Well, Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'll probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You'd always help me out as well. Everyone looks straight at me. You know, I'm gonna save it so I can come back to this later. Sure. Oh yeah, Sayori, definitely. I don't even need to think about it. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and Monika said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. You really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean it for it to be this difficult. Let's think of the club, okay. But Sayori. Okay, I guess Natsuki then. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. Used to it after all. That's good. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Kinda. Because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Dude, Natsuki? Also really good. Like, still not close to Sayori. But, like, she's up there. Natsuki's definitely, like, my second favorite. Like, definitely way ahead of Monika and Yuri. We gotta write another poem. It's already Sunday. Oh, wait, yeah. It's the weekend now. I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. I should probably check on her. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I'm assuming she's up in her room. Dude, okay. I'm just gonna pause for a minute. I have the biggest feeling of dread. Like, Dude, I feel like she's totally gonna be, like, dead, right? Like, this feels like... It's already strange for her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori. Hi, Pomeg. Oh, thank God. Okay. Dude, that was so terrifying. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. Dude. First of all, that bird. Look at that. Is that like a plush? I want that bird. But at the same time, it also kind of looks terrifying. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Pomeg. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't make that stupid mistake. You wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Pomeg. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Seeing it for the first time. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed when make other people put their energy and care into waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. But, like, the thing is, like, people don't, like, start their lives like that. Like, something must have happened. Like, I'm interested to figure out, like, why this is the case. Like, you don't understand at all, Pomeg. Why do you think I didn't tell you? If I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. Bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Then I discovered something else, too. You make friends and get close to everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why inside the world just wants to torture me. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Pomeg. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. This is like... Okay, when she first said it, I was worried that they were gonna do, like, kind of, like, too, direct, heavy-handed message right at your face. But, like, this is actually really sad with, like, the way she's saying that, like, everything leads to pain. She tries this, and she's saying, like, no, there's nothing you can do, just, like, stop. Like, this is really sad. Like, the way they're doing this is really good. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh, Meg. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, Meg. Sayori isn't hugging me back. But my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. Wait, is there a history button? Dude, I wish I knew about this sooner. That would have been so much better for me to not lose context if I stop in the middle of the dialogue. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. Festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It'll be fun, right? Yeah. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Figuring such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are shown around every countertop. Dang, they really got carried away, huh? We're using the electric mixer from the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl of icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger on the icing and pops it in her mouth. I eventually start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabbed my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? You're forgetting who did all the work? I'm gonna fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. To make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Natsuki finally snaps. There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her, risking my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. You know, I was joking about, them getting carried away. I do that all the time with me, you know? I think nobody should get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? And I guess I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Dude, you've gone too far. What the? Made it weird. Seriously, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Oh, Meg. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of a question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? This is your fault! I know where the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Off. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? I watched Natsuki slide the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Well, it's a literature event, right? You can make a more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It's fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea. So, I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Read the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? We said before, but I'm not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. Show me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. Aside from that, over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. Oh, Meg. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... What is she doing? Yeah, Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. Her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Natsuki suddenly jumps back. What? Sayori, what? Hey? Oh, Sayori. Oh. Dude. This... There's just... There's some times in this game where it's like they have all like the wholesome stuff and all the like the great things and like the sad things and whatever, and then they just do stuff like this. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. Dude, I feel so bad. Sayori's the best character. I don't want to like... I feel so bad. Like, I know that I literally didn't have any control over what just happened. I just advanced through dialogue, and I'm not even... I'm just, like, basically reading out the story. But, like... especially after, like, that whole thing in a room and, like, all that, like... This doesn't feel good. Makes me really happy. We've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. All that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Pomeg? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Monika was right. I should... Holy crap. What did Monika do? I'm scared, Pomeg. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. But if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give you. I don't... Okay. This would be incredibly easy. I would obviously pick the top one. That's what I want to pick. But, like... But... This feels like I'm not entirely sure if this is what she needs. Like, with what's happening, this doesn't feel like a good... Okay, I don't know... I feel kind of stuck, because this is a rejection, and not what I want to say. This is... But this, I don't think that'll make it much better. Like, that might make, with the way it's, like, it's going, I don't know if that'll make her, like, panic, or just, like, she'll be, like, happy, quote-unquote, but it's not the best way of dealing with it. But, like, I'm gonna... I feel worse saying this. I'm gonna say this. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you were truly the most important person to me. Oh, Meg. Suddenly, oh my god, I have a head and a body. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. Never have to let go of me again. Love you, Pomeg. I want to be with you forever. Me too. Dude, this is like, I'm not, because this is wholesome and great, but I do feel a little bit like things still might not go well. I don't know how to describe it. What is this? Sayori? Supposed to be happy right now. That's what I'm saying. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Pomeg. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you'd love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for... Dude, this doesn't feel good. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Pomeg, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones that she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days that is important, she try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. Take a little responsibility for her, Pomeg. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Change? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm a president, after all. Who told her? Like, I feel like Sayori wouldn't tell her. Is she, like, some all-knowing god? You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know it a lot more than you think. Eh? Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlet? Oh, don't change the subject. It came out really nice. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during the practice. What's this? Flip to Sayori's poem. Different from the one she practiced. One that I haven't read before. Percent. Oh my. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you, before I listen to everything she said to me, before I show you how much I love you, before I finish writing this poem. The poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Holy... Ah. What is... That's what I get a pit in my stomach. Omeg? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. And more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. Quick at my pace. What was I thinking? Trying a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her and help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs, and that's what I want to give to her. I said before, when we were entering Sayori's house, I have the biggest feeling of dread, but now it's like even worse. I don't want to know what's happened. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. I think I know what's gonna happen. So again, I haven't seen this, but like, I'm assuming, content warning. Or I hope you've at least played the game, or seen a playthrough or something. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Think I have a breach of privacy? She really gives me no choice. I gently opened the door. This feels like okay, Omori spoilers in 3, 2, 1. This feels like walking into Basil's room at that one neutral ending and stuff. Like, I gently opened the door. It's this song. Oh my, I've heard this song. Dude, what is that? What are they? Are they serious? An exception has... Oh my god, Dude, I've heard so many people say it's like, oh, crime for trauma, this game traumatizes you, it depresses you, it's like... But I've also heard lots of people say that stuff about Omori. They say it's like, oh, crime for trauma, but it's like it tackles those things so seriously, but does it so well. And I was expecting something similar with this game. And when they said it's like, oh, like trauma, like with this game you don't want to be happy, I thought I was able to mentally prepare myself, and I knew that it would be certainly something. But dude, I still wasn't ready. There's no way. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? Has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Dude, I'm gonna cry. Seriously, I need to, like, pause. This is... I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? Shouldn't confess to her? That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. I know I could have prevented this. Through the literature club. Through the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. Gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game... Dude, what the... What? What is... First of all, you motherfucker. Help. Oh. No. That opened my... No, stop. What? Dude, I still don't know how to respond. What the hell was that? Like, I don't... They can't go back to... Like, I was having tons of fun with the character interactions and this and that, and especially when it got super deep, but, like... I couldn't wait for, like, this... For it to go super dark. Like, I was like, oh my god, they're... Like, if this is already so fun, like, they're gonna do it so well. Okay, whatever, let's click on...